Hey, what's up and welcome back. Thanks for tuning into BBQ. I'm Craig, your host, and today is an ultra special day. We just broke in our Humphrey smoker and now we're gonna cook on it. And our first cook will be on the Humphrey Battle Box. 3 different manufacturers of spare ribs. I wanna see which one is actually porky and the best. Porky, never mind. So anyways, the 3 brands we have here, actually I gotta see if I, what is this? DuBreton. Is that DuBreton, Ted?
That there?
It's got a little leaf above the O.
It must be Canadian then.
Is it Canadian?
Yes.
DuBreton?
DuBreton.
DuBreton. Oh, well, there you go. All right, so the 3 ribs that we have today are, now along the more expensive side, this is about 20 bucks a rack. The DuBreton, right there, boom. Next up, the Smithfield. The Swift Premium, the next brand up. And the last brand, the very common brand, which I've cooked a bunch and we all find everywhere, is Smithfield. And I lived a great deal of my life in Virginia. I know all about Smithfield. My mama lives real close to there. Actually, they have a restaurant there too. All right, so we got Smithfield, Swift, and DuBreton. If I said that right.
Yes, you did.
Whatever. The expensive one. Now this is from an organic farm, Canadian organic farm, and it was basically that size out of the package, very little trimming. Now, it's funny, the prices coincided with the amount of work and trim that I had to do on these. So little to none on the $20 rack, a little bit more on the, you know, $10, $12 rack, and I think this was like 9 bucks or something, the Smithfield. So priced a little bit different, a little bit different thickness. These are a little bit closer. I probably should have trimmed off that last bone, but I think I did trim off a bone off all of these. So a little bit of price difference. But quality-wise, they all look pretty similar, except the Smithfield took a ton of cleaning. All the extra flap, all that meat. And of course, these have all been, the silver skin has been peeled, as you can see. And if you ever see this fatty, it's like sometimes it's tough to peel that, but if you ever see these fatty strings, that means that that skin's already peeled. So if you buy a really nice rib, I don't know if Comp Duroc comes with that or not, but these, you can see that stringy fat, you know that it's peeled. Also, in case you forgot if you peeled it or not. So, all right, well, we're gonna put on a rub, the same rub on all 3 of these, treat them the same, keep track of them with some toothpicks, and we'll see at the end, taste test, is there a very noticeable difference in these different qualities of pork. Now, we'll be smoking with basically our technique time and temp. Our technique smoking on the Humphreys. Little pecan and a little cherry. You can see in the wood the different color. That actually comes out in the smoke too. Nice mellow flavor in the cherry, good color, and pecan, because I just love the flavor and I want to see how it does on these ribs. Now a lot of people use mustard. A lot of people use Worcestershire. Some people use water. I use Louisiana hot sauce for my binder for my ribs. So let's get a little bit of that on each of these first, because I'm not going to be spritzing with these. Once this is a water smoker. This is a Humphrey's Battle Box. This is a competition master box and a backyard, you know, delight. If you got one of these and you don't compete and it's just your backyard, good for you. You probably have a better 401k than me. But so a little bit of Louisiana, that's my binder. Hey, maybe it gives off a little flavor, maybe it don't, I don't know. So this is a secret rub I got working. So we're gonna work all 3 of these at the same time on this side. Woo, fighting the wind. And you see I've got this old style restaurant shaker. You see how quickly that rub comes out? That is beautiful. You get good coverage really quick. All right, so there is our Smithfield. Let's say for Smithfield, we'll call that 1. For the Premium Swift, we'll call that 2. Actually, I'm gonna put these toothpicks in on an angle just so they don't get hit anything. And the last, which is gonna require me, the DuBreton. The rest of this rub. Okay, that might not be enough. Let me go get some more. I'll be right back. The edges a little. All right, I'm happy with that. Looks good. Gorgeous. All right, so we're gonna go basically get our fire ready, throw a couple chunks of wood on. Once that gets up to temp and smooth, ribs going on. Let's go. All right, so looks like we're up to 266 now. Remember, we're not using a Flame Boss or a Barbecue Guru. We are going naturally aspirated. So I've had to work it out to get myself up to 266. 275 is where I want it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my wood chunk on. I had taken it off earlier. I'd thrown one on there and got her just going right there. And then here goes my other one. And I'll put that one just back there. And that should be plenty of smoke. Now, pulled the heat shield and put that above the firebox, drop the water pan in here. Now we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3 racks. They'll each get their own rack. And the Smithfield last, which is actually slightly longer than the other racks. Now I do have a probe up here as well, so I can kind of keep track of my pit temp along with the built-in True Temp thermostat. All right, there we go, folks. 1, 2, 3. See you in 3 hours. Time for a backlash. Okay, so we're just past the 2.5 hour mark. I probed them a second ago, and they're in different areas, but around 185. The top one's a little further, so we'll see. But let's get these out. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh yeah, it's got a nice bend to it. Almost cracking. There's the one. Ooh, definitely a lot meatier, number 2. So we'll wrap him first. Wow, they all look absolutely beautiful. Still have plenty of water left in our pan. And let's take a peek down here at the fire, Ted. As you can see, let me get a glove that I can grab that with. Still tons of coal. And I'm actually gonna bunch this stuff a little bit closer. Still got smoke going, strangely enough, but we're done. Still got those 2 chunks at 3 hours, so. All right, let's get this stuff wrapped. I'm gonna spin around to the other side real quick. All right, so rack number 1. We're gonna leave, I'll pull these out just so we know which rib it is. Here, I'm gonna give it just a little sprinkling. Now, what I'm not gonna do is add any apple juice or anything to this liquid-wise, because what I want it to do is show me what each of these pork products leaves behind at this stage, how much fat is rendered, how much of it can it cook in its own juices. So we're gonna seal this up as tight as we can, preserve that bark, and then repeat. All right, let's go number 2, which is the middle rack. Let's go ahead and give number 2 a little shake of love. Get that wrapped up. All right, last one. Here's the number 1. Beautiful. 1, 2, and 3. Back on the grill. Let's put 1 down at the bottom. We'll put 2 at the top. We'll switch them all. They'll all get a little shot at a different part of the grill, even though this is, we're getting close to the end here. All right, back in the hump. And it's gonna go for probably another 30 to 45 minutes. I don't think it's gonna take the full hour. So what I'm gonna do probably in about 30, just sneak in there, check it, open up one of them, see how they probe. Then we'll get it out and do the final presentation, which will be a little bit of sauce. And we'll put it back in there to tack it up. Then boom, we get the taste test. How much do you love that thing? As you can see, it's gotten dark and it's time to pull our ribs. Let's see what we got. Woo. Look at that, beautiful. Oh. Very exciting. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put these on 3 different plates. Gonna have 3 different taste tests. 3 different people gonna come in here. I'll be one of them. Let's have a look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That is beautiful. Keith, here is your ribs. Now you're gonna 1, 2, and 3, and put the bones right back where they go. Ted, you're gonna taste these too. So I'm gonna take the camera from you.
Okay.
All right, let's pull your headphones. You guys ready? Tell me, see how you look on the big camera. All right, rib number 1
is this one.
Yes.
This one.
Take a bite right in the middle here.
Yeah, take a bite right in the middle. One clean bite. See, oh, let's see what we got. That looks clean. That looks clean. Ted, hold yours up. Oh.
Wow.
That looks clean. Rib number 1. Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Spectacular.
All right, let me try rib number 1.
Oh, God. Gotta finish rib number 1. No, you have to go.
All right, rib number 2.
Okay.
You don't have to finish it. You just got to bite it.
Take a bite in the.
Rib number 2. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. Perfect. Like a number 2. All right. Contain yourselves.
The view from up here is amazing. All right.
All right. Rib number 3.
Number 3.
Beautiful bite.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Man.
Break me one off,
Outrageous.
Keith.
Right.
Outrageously
Break me
good.
one.
For your efforts, Tad, you get a paper towel.
Tighten up there. Okay, here we go. All right, fellas.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the conclusion? 1, 2, or 3. Give me the order that you like the best first. So what's your favorite?
I got to go with number 2. It's just off the rails.
Okay.
I agree. 2 is number 1.
And then what was your second favorite?
My second favorite was 3.
Yep. I would agree with 3. 3 was definitely second.
And you know what? That's exactly how I rated them too. That's fantastic. So number 2 is the Swift Premium.
It's
Really?
Yes. Number 2 is Swift Premium. And the second best one was the organic one, right?
Yeah.
So wow.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Good bite through,
Right.
good flavor, but
unbelievable.
Swift Premium.
Unbelievable.
Here you go, Ted. I'll give you that.
Exactly. Thank you.
Here, I'll switch with you. I'm gonna come back over there and eat.
Well, you know.
Dude, they're just all ridiculous.
So 2, 3, and 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the top.
Wow. Well, there you go. Sorry about doing this on camera while I was eating. No, that's part of the game. So there you have it, the Swift Premiums. Kind of came out on top. Good smoke, and that's the break-in for the Humphreys. So very exciting. Thanks to Humphreys for making a beautiful smoker. And I'm gonna work on these ribs, man. We got 2 months to get ready.
It's awesome.
Bravo.
All right.
Okay. Kind of fucking obvious.
You are an artist.
This is number 2. Damn.
Absolutely.